Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen, and it is FRC 2012 season round 8 here at Silverstone at the United Kingdom. We're about to start the British Grand Prix uh, and we're ready for an interesting race today. And in the commentary booth today, as usual, we have me, Ruspro.
2.5. Yeah, 2.5. Wait. Second. It's P at 2.5, gentlemen. Right. Had a little delay. Let's get on the starting grid, shall we?
Yep, and on the front row, on from the pole position, we're going to see Abovic starting. And his last win was back in 2011 in Italy, in Monza. And before Monza 2011, his previous win was Italy 2010. Sorry, so there was 1 year gap between his wins. Let's see if he's going to win today. But alongside him on the front row, he's going to have Adam Hidayat. On P3 it is a teammate of Adam, Sentin Andreoli, and on P4 it is Aditya Bagus. Then P5 it is Wuchi Carmen, P6 Erika Hanebusa, another successful qualifying, P7 and P8 for Ferraris, Midler and Fraser, P9 Jeffrey Blackwood, who out-qualified his rookie teammate. On P10 it is once again Benji Rushton.
P11 we've got Nicholas Johansson. P12 we got the HRT and Double Holoco, which is we've had a really good qualifying. Mr. Kamenikov is in P13, Rodrigo Jimenez, the rookies in P14, P15 is Leifin Pasali, P16 is Vitella, 17th is Fernando Tos, 18th is Elban Mija. Jaded was doing some Oscar got some penalties and the two KTMs round off the grid. Sunny skies at Soulstone. There's no rain.
And yep, we're looking for some interesting battles on the at the start, as when the drivers will approach turn 3, it's going to be really interesting to see who's going to make it into the corner and who will not, because most of the crashes into on lap 1 here in FRC at the British Grand Prix happen right there in turn number 3. And now we'll take a look at the lights.
I think there's gonna be chaos. I think there's gonna be chaos at Village. I think, but find out. Let me just comment the first cool lap. My lights are on. It's lights out, and where we go here at Silverstone. Abovic didn't get a really good start, and compared to Adam Hidayat, who gets a brilliant start into the first corner now. Adam Hidayat's trying to go down the inside of Abovic, but he still hasn't gone past the Russian. Into Village now. I think there's gonna be two contacts.
Yep, and here we go. Oh, it is Jake Teasley actually.
Jack Tilsley, and he's out of the British Grand Prix, and he lost 2 corners, and he's out of his home race. Disappointing.
Both caterhams have damage. Well, Abovic is trying to pull away from Sentin Andreoli, who gained 1 position at the start. Oh, that was really close for P12, and Pasalic is ahead of Fraser.
Fraser has had an absolute terrible start for. So he's getting eaten up by everybody, including the Toro Rossos and the Williams.
Which Carmen goes around the inside on Adam Hire, but they're still side by side.
Adam going into Cops, but going through the Magnus and Beckett, but Atya Bacchus is now on the back of Russell Karinikov, on the Montenegrin.
We'll see who'll be in front.
Trying to go around the outside at Stowe. I think Andrew's going to block that, and Baggers is trying to go down the inside, but no, he doesn't. And Blackwood's is in an 8th. It's actually dropped down to 16th, actually.
And it's going to be a double stack for Caterham because of the damage for both cars, and Sametowskan will be beaten as well because of this turn 3 carnage.
Yeah, Paul takes it Jake Tildersley. He was one of the Brits for the British Grand Prix, and now there's only like 2 British drivers left. There's only Fraser and Benji Rushton, but Daniel Fraser is one of the worst British drivers at the moment. He's in P13 in the Ferrari. If he continues this form, he might get zapped by Ferrari if he's not careful. Here comes Karminikov, trying to go around the outside at down the Wellington straight, but doesn't make the move done. Popovic is pulling his lead away from everybody else.
And we got another yellow flag.
It's
tossed! It's tossed and Holler.
Fritzella. So I think Karminikov.
No!
No. Fritz got forced wide, but he came up on the back track dangerously and just took out HRT, and that's a big impact for both cars.
And that's 100% fault on Holler.
Two laps in, and we lost around 3 cars already.
Parcells finally leaves the pit lane, but he's going to be lapped really soon. Tosses out as the battles in top 5, even top 10 continue.
And the driver standings at the moment, Max Mittler is currently leading the championship, but he needs to move up some positions if he wants to keep fighting for that championship, because Ferrari usually bottle it like mid-season.
Yep, so it's better to gain some points now, as probably around 10 or 11 the advantage in the championship is going to be melting really fast.
Yeah, Max Miller wants to get every single point possible because he started on the title last year and in 2010, so he wants to win the World Championship. I love how everyone is actually following each other, and also Rushton is very close to 9th place, 5th place.
Yeah, but it's Erika Hanebusa in front.
The force is Benji Rushton, and behind him is the HRT Holika.
Once again, trying to make the move from the outside is a very bad decision here, so you have to try to get the inside, but yeah, Bench just runs wide, and that's an opportunity for Jacob Holker to get closer, as well as for Daniel Fraser on P12. And we're waiting for some late stops around lap 20. Not really late, but they're going to be in the middle of the race.
Yeah,
Well,
Popovic is currently just dominating with the McLaren package at the moment.
but he has to be aware of the Caterham in front, as it may
And
cause a lot of problems for the McLaren driver. Oh, and that's another yellow. Oh, Bagus!
Bagus spun round. I think Max Miller had something to do with it. Or did he just run right by himself? I think he just ran right by
Yep.
himself. Spinning.
Like he avoided the contact with Nico Johansson.
Yeah.
But he's going to be all the way down on P16. That's a lot of time lost.
So that's really terrible for the current championship contender. So this is currently advantage Max Smitler, but Andreoli is still in the title fight if he overtakes a Popovic in a couple laps time, and also Holliker is in the point. What the hell?
Oh, that's a lock by Erika Hanebusa!
And she spun round.
Oh, we see a lot of mistakes today on the first laps. I'm not sure that it was Benja who caused the collision. Yeah,
It was a definite lock up.
yeah, looks like Eric was trying to move, oh, bless you. Was trying to move under the braking, but she failed, and as a result, yep. She'll be only in front of Bagus. So now Fraser is back into the top 10. After not the best start. While Daniel is chasing an HRT of Jacob Horlicker, who had a great qualifying yesterday. And let's see if he's going to be able to keep the Ferrari behind. As they approach the Cops corner, Daniel's caning a little bit there. Now to Megas and Beckett's, Fraser loses a bit of time now.
Fraser just got squeezed, and more like.
Now Daniel can overtake here, but he chooses an outside line.
Wow. Why are the AI like not using the right lines today? Seriously, they should somewhat the internet slow.
Oh, that's really close. That's really close.
Yeah.
And Karimov beats, he's got a throttle problem.
Yeah, well, wait, is that Benji Rushton or is it Kamenikov?
Oh, sorry, it's Karimov.
Worst day for the Uzbekistan driver.
And now
Gets the tyres changed.
6 seconds and
so.
he's not going long. So he'll beat in about 15 laps as well.
I was very unlucky by the Williams driver, 100%.
Meanwhile, the gaps in top 3 are about 2 seconds between all these 3 drivers of Hidez, Andrelli and Dabovic. But
Except for Fujikaman, who's catching Hidiat. Still, he couldn't get past the Lotus.
Daniel will try to overtake again into Maggots and Backus, but yep, that's a really bad decision.
It goes a little bit wide, and Holoco just gains loads of seconds because Fraser made that mistake.
Yep, Daniel still cannot overtake an HRT only because he chooses the wrong places to overtake, like Megas and Beckett's and actually this corner where all the drivers are trying to overtake going around outside. And we may see possible fight for P3. Armin and Hidayat are really close. Well, they are going into turn 5 right now. Now there is a possibility to take in cops for Wuchi because they're side by side now, but the Montenegrin decides to brake a little bit, so he'll stay behind. Smart decision to stay behind the Indonesian in Megas and Beckett's, now the DRS zone. And he's going to try to go around the inside there. Probably this may work for him. He tries it, but no, he's still in P4. So even the inside line is not that helpful when you try to overtake. And after this battle, Adam has lost about 1 second to Santino Andreoli, who is in front of him. And also hello to the chat.
It's I can't. This chat has been so active for years.
Yep.
It's been 84 years.
So that's great to see an activity there, and actually, if you are still not in our Discord server, you can join us by the link in the description. You can commentate with us if you join the race streams voice chat. And if you're new to this league, you can sign up for a test driver role in our Discord server as well.
Hey. Richard Carmen is still behind on Hidia. He's closer than ever before. So.
Yep, and also please, if you join the if you want to join the race streams voice chat, just make sure that you really want to commentate, because usually if there are a lot of people in the room, then it's going to cause some lags to the game.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it's another try for Vucci Carmen to take down the cop's corner, but he just doesn't go for it. He decides to break mid-corner to avoid the contact.
Yeah. But he should go around the outside of cops, because that is the worst idea I've ever heard.
No,
I mean, he can
Oh!
force
And here's Max Miller.
out of nowhere. You get a little bit argy-bargy with the Montenegro and the Bridget Garmin, but that's why you never go around the outside at the stove because someone else behind you can get loads of seconds and just absolutely could steamroll you. But Armin got lucky and he barged. Look at a little argy-bargy with Max Smitler.
Let's see if we have any battles behind. Yes, we have, as Fraser is still struggling to overtake Jacob Horlicker. Oh, and Daniel actually tries to do it from the inside without breaking, but somehow he does not have enough power to overtake Jacob, as the HRT driver just defends roundouts well, with the outside line. And now it's a four-way battle for P9 as Pasalic, Fraser, and Holker go 3 wide, and as a result, Fraser loses the position to FRC Indy driver as well as to Rodrigo Jimenez. It's 2 positions lost. And now
Yeah.
Daniel is outside of top 10.
Yeah. The silence will come up in the middle of the season. Well, I think most likely if his performance keeps dropping, well, there is legit no chance for him to be retained by Ferrari at this point. Jimenez just benefits from all this chaos which is going on around him. He just easily gets past Max Mitler.
Now Bogus is on P14, he's battling Miha. So we'll see if the overtake is going to be possible for him. And here goes Abovich for an overtake on Caterham. Paracelsus. It was a bit tough for the Russian, but he made it into the Bikes, I think. No, it was maggots. Yep, a nice overtake, but Process had blue flags, so and Fraser overtakes actually Jimenez. We should take a look at the replay as it happened in the cops corner. Such an easy overtake there. Comparing to the tries of Fraser to overtake Horlicker there, the same corner. Now Jimenez tries to get the position back, runs a bit wide. Oh, there's really dangerous between Pasalic and Holke. Now these two will probably have a battle in Cops, as we could see an overtake from Dave Fraser into this corner. But no, Jacob Holker just closes the door ahead of the FRC driver, so Jacob has won a bit of time to stay ahead of Leadmin, while Daniel is getting closer, so try to get his revenge from this overtake by Leadmin Basalik. Oh, and that's Leadmin running wide, Fraser and Leadmin side by side, and that's it. Daniel is up into 10th place. So Stowe is just about waiting for your rival to make a mistake there to run wide. And there you go, just easily overtaking him. But in a few minutes time we're going to have the first pit stops, probably in just 3 or 4 laps. As Santini is going to overtake Paracelsus, it is going to be the only overtake on the Hangas straight around the outside. So now let's take a look at our race progression, and meanwhile the most positions gained by Nicholas Johansson. From P11 he moved up into P6. From P12 to P9 for Holker, 2 positions gained by Russell, Blackwood and Smitla, and 1 position gained by Armin and Andreoli. Fraser moved down to P10 after starting from P8, and Hidre from P2 to P3. About the fastest laps, the fast lap is now for Boish 131.75. Sorry, 129.978. Second fast lap is by Santi Andreoli, who's around second, is 130.259, and Adam Hidayat has the fastest lap of 130.335. And yep, Holger successfully defends from the Ferrari once again. So yep, it's very difficult to overtake today in Silverstone. So we're gonna see what's going to happen next. So now our boy starts lap number 15. And he's 4 seconds ahead of Santino Andreoli. Right now Hideth is trying to take Paracelsus, who is in front of him. And even on the not really but fresh tires, Paracelsus has worse pace than Adam. But what I'm saying about the fresh tires is, his tires are just one lap I mean, Hida stars are just one lap older than Paracelsus. So yep, my sentence doesn't make any sense, but anyways. Here goes Adam Hidayat to try and overtake him down the Hanga Strait. It was an easy one, and now it's Vujikarmin's turn to overtake the Caterham. An easy overtake. And there's a yellow flag. Oh, Bagus! And Freezer just collided. Oh gosh. What's happened there?
Oh, no.
We can see Daniel Fraser losing a position to 1 for Indias, and he's literally flying there.
Oh god,
Oh,
that's a big accident.
there we can see Aditya Bagos making it into the pits. We can see Hanebos and Miha trying to avoid the accident, but we'll have to see the replay once again. That was really dangerous.
Yeah, I don't think Daniel Fraser won't drive for another race, but crikey, that was a big shunt by Daniel Fraser.
And also
He hit
just
Bagus.
look at the
Yeah,
Bagos's
yeah.
onboard camera. Oh,
And he hits the back. Yeah, those two guys are gonna get checked. Definitely gonna get medical checks after the race. But crikey, that was a big impact from both drivers.
and now it's just one British driver left in this race. Is Bagos going to make it into the pits? No, he won't. Oh, Karimov. Oh, it looks like he.
The Uzbekistan driver day couldn't get any worse.
And oh, that was the flying wheel actually of Bagos.
Oh,
And the try to make it into the pits was quite unsuccessful for the Williams drivers. So now we have 3 drivers out after this interesting accident.
yeah. Both drivers will be checked for the medical centre for Bagos and Fraser. So, I mean that is a massive shot, to be honest.
And yeah, I would say that the British drivers are not really successful in the races at Silverstone. If you take a look at the 2011 British Grand Prix, then Fraser retired, Teasley retired, and that's it.
I mean, the only time that British driver was successful, and he was in 2010 when Fraser just absolutely outplayed the field.
Yeah, but we have Fraser P1 and Max Mitter on P2.
Yeah.
But as we remember, they still were driving for different teams back then. As Dane Fraser was driving for Red Bull.
Yeah.
Still yellow flags. Oh, just look at the car.
Yeah. Yeah. That's definitely that's definitely gonna go to the medical centre.
It looks like some sim racing cockpit or something.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what the car's just turned into. Bloody Christ Almighty, that is a big shunt. I think we need to report if Daniel Fraser is fit enough just to race for the next race at he needs to make sure he's fit for the Hockenheimring. Let's see what will happen for the if Fraser's going to continue to be fit for Hockenheim, or if someone has to step in like a driver, and yellow flag is still at the Newville chicanes.
And yep, actually, uh, what's happened? It's Jimenez. It's Jimenez who's got a problem. That's a suspension problem. I think it was a puncture for his rear left tire.
Yeah, it's just Mercedes cars are just really unreliable this season compared to last year.
Yep. But actually, talking about the replacement for Dane Fraser, we can say that Ferrari has got their test driver, who is Alex Luan. So they do not have to worry that much as just like Mercedes. When they had no replacement, they were thinking about uh, signing Hakuja Kaza, but then here comes Rodrigo Jimenez joining the Mercedes Academy. That was just a mess, and as a result, Rodrigo just signs a full season contract.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately for Rodrigo Jimenez with his F1 career, it didn't go so well. But remember, this is only his first race. Remember with Baggers in 2010, where he had a really terrible start to his career, and he eventually won the World Championship. So anything is possible in FRC.
And yep, now we're approaching the pit window, and the first mandatory pit stop is going to be for Adam Hidayat. And for Vucci Carmen on P4, Max Miller is going to stay out for a little bit longer, so he's going to get the third position for now.
But it's definitely a bad choice for Ferrari because we'd get undercutted by Adam Hidayat. Will Victor Garmin actually overtake Adam Hidayat in the pits, or he's gonna get held up?
Oh. And Adam has to wait a little bit for Vucci Carmen. So
Armin has basically jumped Adam Hidayat in the pit lane, and now Adam Hidayat is technically down to fourth.
yeah, and also talking about the replacements for Dane Fraser. Yep, I think we told already that it's still not confirmed yet, so please do not like, I don't know.
Spread around fake rumors. So
yeah.
I mean, rumors are good, but some fake classified ones, fake classified ones, we do not. I do not like them. So, Daniel Fraser Daniel Fraser could be fit for. We need to be. But Ferrari needs to be confirmed. It needs to confirm that. But, so let's see what happens. There's Abovovich coming into the pits now for his stop.
Satina as well, and Max Miller is going to stay out for some reason. And it seems like he's good for an overcut.
That's oh no! Look at Max Mittel's fuel. Just look at it. Look at Max Mittel's fuel. He's not gonna make it.
No, I guess he will.
I don't think.
Yeah, he's going to beat now 6.7 for Abovich, so he is going to rejoin the track on second.
He's
Sentinel 7.7, a bit slower. Now Benji Russian makes it into the pits, the only British driver who's still racing today.
A bit unfortunate, but here comes the Marlboro helmet of Benji Rushton. That's that in. Got held up by the HRT by Holliker, but that's definitely gonna lose the position to Nicholas Johansson. So I mean Benji Rushton's still on the points. Max Miller is just trying to overcut Abovovich, but I don't think it's going to work at all. So. Ferrari just trying to do something. something.
Yeah, just like Jafar Blackwood, who has the same strategy as Max Midler, as he tries some overcuts. Just like Erika Hanebusa, who made a mistake.
Yeah.
Simon Toscan will be beaten,
Yeah.
Martins will be beaten, and yep, it's going to be enough for the Welshman. So here he goes.
So that will be.
Here we have the minimap in the top right corner. Parcel space as
Yeah,
well.
but
Here is
yeah,
Abovich.
Bobovich is going to overtake Max Miller in the pits. And he could, I mean, he got help. I mean, he could get held up in the pits for all I know.
6.2, I think this piece up was actually faster than Abovich's.
Now we need to, and also there's another pit stop behind it, which is before Blackwoods.
It is 6.4.
I think Max Miller has overcutted the Lotus of overcutted the Lotus.
Oh, he's on 3rd place!
Yeah. I mean, Fujikawa could get a run on a. I mean, could get a run on Max Miller down the Wellington Straight. Come on, let's go back to the action, please. I beg you.
Alright, so there is going to be a 3-way battle for P3 as Hidayat was overtaken by 2 drivers actually after the pit-stops by Smither and Tarmian.
Because he got held up in the pits. No one, mate. So, Hidia is nowhere near the the two drivers in front of Max Mittler and Bucci Carmen. Right. Rightio. The Lotus is trying to find a way to get past the two. God damn it! I said the Lotus is trying to get past the. Get past these two guys, but it's not working at all. But actually, Armin is actually starting to fall away. Right. Popovich is legit is just dominating this race like Fraser did back in 2010.
For now we do not have any battles at all.
Yeah, this is the yeah. I mean, we should have used the 2018 version. There's loads of overtakes.
Yep, but if we would use the 2018 version, then the cars would drive vertically in the pit lane, like literally.
Like Alton Park.
And also we're getting some news from Force India's right mid-session. They signed their test driver, who is going to be Theo Forster from Germany. So
Yep.
welcome to FRC, welcome to Force India.
Yep. And hopefully, but also before this race even got underway, Lithium Pasalic is currently unhappy with Force India at the moment. So, I mean, a move could be on the cards for Lithium Pasalic, or he might leave the series as a whole if he doesn't pick up his performance.
Yeah, so it's going to be really interesting to see this, to take a look at the transfers probably at the end of this season. And we've got a yellow flag. Oh, it's Anti-Andrelli who retires from P2 because of the throttle problem.
I thought to get in a fossil problem today because Silverstone has 3 long straights, and it just kind of wears out the car a little bit. And it just, yeah, and there's no throttle for Santino and Rolly, and he's just had no choice but to pull in a barrier into Stowe. But third place. But now this is legit, really massive advantage for Max Smittler, who's second in the championship, and his rivals are eliminated. So basically, Max Smittler could pull a massive gap in the championship at the moment.
You can see some debris, the can't go straight.
Yeah, I'll look at his in P8. That's he's the absolute legend. The 2 Force Indians are now in the points. I mean, Force India have a really decent weekend. They're not the best team, but at least they're picking up some scraps here and there. But I mean, it could be worse. But yeah, best way I can describe it.
Still have a carpool as a bug, I don't know. Yeah, most likely. Yeah, and also you actually answered to the question about the second drivers. I think that from this season we are not going to allow it because right now we've got a lot of new drivers, so I guess there's just no need.
Yeah. Right, standing. So right now, Bolovic might get will get a good advantage, but I mean, not a massive advantage on Max Smith. Like, he's really high up, the Welshman at the moment.
And
I mean, if he bottled this now, I will eat my own hat.
yeah, looks like if everything is going to be alright for Bovic at the end of until the end of the race, then he's going to get up into second position in the championship.
That's gonna be 2010 all over again.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and also we'll be taking some interviews after the race if you want to join the VC. Well, you cannot talk in the commentary booth, otherwise it'll be laggy. Otherwise the game will be lagging like so much. So yeah, if you want to join after the race, well, you can give us your thoughts. So yeah, currently right now,
Yeah, and I think I have some internet problems in the moment.
I mean, it's not. I mean, it's not the best currently looking for Prozio right now, but I mean, it could be worse. Okay, this is getting annoying. There's only 15 minutes left in this race at the moment. But there's not that much track action compared to last year's. The first opening laps of the British Grand Prix was just bonkers to say the least.
So yeah, we can see that we got an additional camera towards the hangar straight, and the battles
Yeah.
there, if there are going to be any battles.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Why is Andrew still classified? I don't understand. Okay, never mind. The Foy Blackwood has had a decent race, but a really good race for Benji Ruston. Not the storm he had in Malaysia, but I mean, at least he had a good race. I mean, that's something, right?
Yeah, now he's chasing Jafar Blackwood. Another possible battle is between Holka and Pasalic. And right now we have only 14 runners in this race, not counting Septina.
Right. Then 11 laps to go. This race, I don't know how to rate this race. I mean, we got a massive accident, but there's not the quote unquote racing. That's a problem.
Yep, because usually we have a bit boring races at the end here in Silverstone. Mostly because a lot of drivers retire, but at the same time it is very difficult to overtake here, as we could see
Like,
while watching the battles for P9 and for P3, so lots of positions were gained only on the pit lane.
yeah, yeah, especially Armin's especially Armin's overtake on Adam Hidia. He put himself ahead of because he capitalized on Adam Hidiat's pit crew mistake because there was a car in the way. So there's nothing about that. There's nothing that Adam can do about that.
Yep, he overtook Adam Heated, but he...
But
yep,
he's
he's,
miles off. Yeah, he's miles off. Yeah, he's definitely miles off Max Miller.
he's down in second place.
Yeah. Yeah, there's just no way he's gonna put him now. He's in the most prime position possible. Yeah. There's no way he's gonna put him.
Yeah, and also considering that Max started 7th, I would say that he is one of contenders for driver of the day. Because of this double overtake, because of the overcut, just because of the high position. And it is still the fastest lap for Abovich.
And one extra point for the Russian. I just want to check the chat.
So at the moment Max Miller has 100 points and Abovich has 81. And Max Miller will be starting the second half of the season absolutely dominating in the championship, having 19 points gap.
Yep.
Oh, we have Benji Russian beaten. That's another electrical throttle problem, I think, for Williams. So looks like
Yeah.
today we're going to have no British drivers finishing in top 10.
Yeah. 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 The only the only British other British driver you might count is Jafari Blackwood, but he's Jamaican, so only English speaking. Well, you can count Jafari Blackwood, but he's not British. He's Jamaican, so.
Well, actually, talking about the British speaking drivers, there are, I think the whole field is actually English speaking.
Yeah. No, no, no. I'm just talking about the country's language. Kill
Okay.
yourself.
So Pager joins on P11 only, and it's going to be Micha on P10.
Four laps to go.
And we have like 3 groups of drivers section be really close on the track. One of them is Blackwood and Paracelsus, but Paracelsus was overtaken because of the blue flags. Holke and Pasalic on P7 and P8, and another one is Martinez and Abovic, but Martinez is going to be overtaken because of the blue flags as well.
Yep, blue flags. Hopefully Rosetta Martinez give Abovic the room, but I mean, let's see what happens for Abovic.
And actually, considering the Constructor Championship, it's going to be a huge boost for McLaren there. Saboch is meanwhile running on P1 and Armin is running on P3. While both Red Bull drivers retired, and the only Ferrari driver in the race is Max Mittler, who is on second place.
Yeah.
So meanwhile, the gap between Ferrari and McLaren in the championship is cut down to 9 points. And actually from this camera we can see the Porsche factory in the background, I think. But it says Porsche, so yep. Oh, we've got another problem. This time it's for Simon Toscan. His engine is on fire and he's right ahead of Abovic.
Very dangerous, and Abovic declares the burning sour. Yep. It looks like some of Oscan's IKEA microwave just went off.
So now it's only... how many? Is it only... yep, it's only 13 drivers on the track.
Christ!
Oh!
Christ!
Some...
What?
oh, no, it's still Simon Toscan, sorry.
Oh. Oh. I legit thought that you I thought for a second that he crashed into Max Miller. I'm like, oh no, that just jinxed it.
But no, Simon just ran over the curb and somehow he damaged his transmission. But yep, so...
nice pictures, GP4. You'll be known for that.
So now it is just 5 laps to go. It is going to take a lot of time to remove the Zauber of the track as well. And also considering that Holker is on P7 at the moment and he has no points this season, he is going to get 6 points if he is going to finish the race, and he,
4 laps to go.
right now he's in the life standings, he's ahead of his teammate Fernando Tosso, who has got 4 points.
Yeah, a really good day in the office for a really good day in the office for the Swiss driver.
And that's how just one good points finish for Jacob just changes the teammates' rivalry. Still yellow flags, but now it's green on in the club corner. As we can see, only Hanebus and Hide have lost some positions in this race. Well, Russians trying to overtake Miha already. Benji does not give up, and he wants this 1 point.
Yeah, definitely wants that.
4 laps to go, and we know that Williams can be much faster than Toro Rosso, not only because of the aerodynamics, but because of the engine as well. Renault is one of the best engines this season, just like last season. So here comes Rushton, chasing Miha into Laffield, into Woodcote, and now approaching the Cobbs corner. Benji Rushton is playing safe and doesn't go for a move, but he tries to do something into...
No, he's not playing good safe. He's trying to make a move into cops, but no.
But yep, now it was just a useless move and a waste of time. A waste of precious time, as there's just 3 laps to go, and that's very difficult to overtake Silverstone, so... But at the same time, look how fast he's getting closer to this Toro Rosso. Now still laps to go for Abovic, and still 2.5. With these guys battling for the 10th position, Benji Russian dives from the inside and he's back into the point zone. Let's take a look at the replay, because the camera he chose was not the best one. Here they come side by side, and yep, that was a fantastic overtake into Brooklands by Benji Russian. It seems like we're still going to have one driver from Great Britain actually finishing the race in top 10. Abovic meanwhile is comfortably leading with that 11 seconds advantage. Hiddet is on P4, and Nicholas Johansson, he's doing really well today, he's on P5. As well as Jafari Blackwood,
Yeah.
P6 is a nice result for Mercedes as well.
I think that's a really good result, and the best result of the day will be Holocaust and P7 in a HRT. But we only have 1 lap left of this race. If Lithium Pasalic have other ideas to overtake the HRT.
He's about 1 second behind Jacob for like 10 laps. I don't think he's going to
So,
find some resource in these tires.
yeah, but this will be an interesting battle for the end. So. This is the final lap of the race. This is a very dominant performance by Bobovic, by the 2010 World Champion. I think this could be a seventh different winner in a row at the FRC. Like, what is going on here this season? This season we have Fuchikamen, Bagus, Santino Andrelli, Fraser, Defy Blackwood, and Max Mittler winning all of these races. But someone cannot conquer the other person. What a season we're having at the FRC. Well, here comes Bobovic coming round the final couple of corners now. Go for the Nouvelle chicane. Goes on to the straight from the start finish straight as Bobovic crosses the line and wins here in Britain at Silverstone. Congratulations to the Russian.
It was a long-awaited win for him since Monza 2011, and that's it, another win in his Formula 1 career. Max Mittler finishes second, but he's still in the lead of the championship and he's leading quite comfortably with Woody Carmen. Finished the race on third, that's a double podium for McLaren and a lot of points gained for them in the Constructors' Championship. P4 for Adam Hidayat, probably not the position he wanted, but still, he finished quite high today. As well as Niklas Johansson, who started from P11 and now he's on P5.
Brilliant result.
Jafar Blackwood finishes on P6, and on P7 we're going to have Jacob Aholika.
It's the man of the hour, Jacob Aholika, the runner-up in the RSC, crosses the line and scores his first points in Formula 1, and it's some big points as well. P7, well done to the Swiss driver.
But most positions gained today by Livin Pasalic.
Not basically.
Livin started from P15 and now he's on P8 at the finish. Congratulations. On P10 we have Benji Rushton, and on P9 it is Erika Libanik Hanebusa.
It's over. But however, gentlemen, we are not going to do the national anthem of Russia for one reason. Number one, Ukraine. And number two, we just going to play the national anthem of the UK. Wait, what are you doing?
Okay, just kidding.
Just put the UK anthem on. Just for the respect of Ukraine, we're not going to play the Russian national anthem. We're just only going to play the instrumental of the British national anthem. So, yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Right.
That's it for today's race. Fantastic dominant win by Abovich. Not a Grand Slam though, but still a great performance by him today. Head of Max Miller and
Yep.
Wojciech Karmin. Already know the drivers in top 10, so let's take a look outside of it. And P11
So the
is
DNFs are El Plan Mija, and the two Caterhams are in P12 and P13 respectively. All the DNFs are massive. We got some Oscan for engine failure, Santino Anderoli for a puncture, Rodrigo Jimenez for unfortunately who is a suspension failure. I really don't like him. Atia Bagus and Musa Karminikov crashed out. Daniel Fraser, we need to make sure he's okay. Fritz Haller, Fernando Tost, and Jake Tillersley all crashed out on lap one. Fastest lap goes to
Abovich, so he has
Popovic.
26 points gained after this race. And once again, thank you for watching. If you want to be interviewed, join the Discord server, the race streams voice chat.
Yeah, If you want to, join this league, the test driver seats are open currently, so you can sign up for any team currently. McLaren, Force India, and McLaren, and Mercedes and Ferrari are currently been taken, so you need to choose your picks wisely.
Mercedes is
Anyways,
actually not taken because Rodrigo was promoted to the main seat.
yeah.
There's still one
Okay.
seat left for Mercedes.
Yeah. I've still like Mercedes seat left for Mercedes, so thanks for watching, gentlemen and ladies. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks for the German Grand Prix to see can anything be shaken up in the championship. So I've been Piat2x5.
And Mirus Pro.
We'll see you next week at the Hockenheim Ring. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.